If you're able to like connect with the CEO and be able to like chat to them about some of the problems that they're facing in their company, and you're doing podcasting on those solutions, you might find yourself in a much higher like role, and you might just jump the ladder quite a bit.
You come up, I can't make a move. I go fast, I don't know the truth. Real life strikes what you and you out. Was that life was easier? Knew that you would need me.
If you want to become a thought leader in your space, a podcast is a really great way to do that. So if you're going to do podcasts on your thesis and your research, it could actually help you a job. Like it can actually help you a job. It can actually help you find a job. I know people that have literally gotten jobs by like putting content online. And then when they apply for jobs, or when they just like put content online, they attract people in the industry, and they're able to network. So what she did was, she's a dietitian. So you think, oh, dietetics, what does that have to do with content? Well, she put out like dietitian content, so dietetics content, teaching people how to eat properly, different things like how to navigate diets and all of that kind of stuff, whatever it may be, dietetics things. And she met a need, and because her content gained popularity and attention, she was able to network with a lot of prominent dietitians in South Africa, and she managed to land a job through that networking. And yeah, she's gained a lot of opportunity through just being able to speak and have a voice online. So don't think of content as just an entrepreneurial thing. Like, content can help you achieve a lot of goals out there that might not be entrepreneurial, but might be a good career goal to have, right? I dislike podcasts. My attention span isn't long enough. Ha! You might dislike content, but I'm telling you, there's people in your industry that listen to content, or to podcasts. Sorry, did I say you might dislike content? You might dislike podcasting, but there is an audience out there that does like podcasting. And listening to podcasts and creating podcasts are two different things. But also, you're not limited to creating podcasts. You can also create TikToks, you could create reels, you could create YouTube videos. I'm live streaming right now. You can do that too. So as long as your content is offering value, you can achieve a lot of goals in whatever space you're in. And that's why I'm teaching this, because like, it may not be as specific to Europe, because I know Europe, there's a lot more accessibility in terms of education. But in South Africa, we've got a really high unemployment rate, right? So our youth unemployment rate, I think has reached like upper 60 to 70%, which is, I think it's the worst in the world. It's the worst globally. And for me, the solution to that is educating people and teaching people. And that's why I do free online sessions, because if I can teach people these skills, they'll be able to monetize it and create opportunities for themselves. And hopefully we can solve this unemployment issue. So that's what I'm trying to use content for. And if you start now while you're still studying, it'll be even better, because when it comes to content being successful, you need to give it time, right? So if you do it consistently over time, it will start to gain an audience. If you're able to gain an audience in that sphere of influence, you might just find yourself an opportunity that would be way better than if you had just sent in your CV. If you're able to like connect with the CEO and be able to like chat to them about some of the problems that they're facing in their company, and you're doing podcasting on those solutions, you might find yourself in a much higher like role, and you might just jump the ladder quite a bit, just because you create content that literally offered value. So you like, let's say you apply for a job in that space, right? And you have a podcast. These guys are going to look at your socials. Like, they're going to look at your socials to see who you are. If you have podcasting on your socials where you're talking about problems or solving problems, solutions to problems that they're facing, bro, you've got the job. Like, you've immediately like been able to differentiate yourself from all the other applicants by doing that. And that might even just require you to film like 2 or 3 podcasts and put it like as your highlights on your LinkedIn. That's literally it, bro. So yeah, just like, yeah, well, If your socials are empty, your chances of them getting to know you are like way smaller. So the joke's actually on you, my friend.